Hi there everybody, and welcome to WRT 160. I'm Dr. Giberson, and this little video is going to walk you through the syllabus real quick. I'm not going to read it to you, as I'm assuming that you all can read, but I will hit the highlights, so it'll save us a little time in class. So what you can do is sign on to Moodle. Obviously you're already on Moodle if you're watching the video, but you can just upload the syllabus and open it up and put me in the background and kind of listen to me as I walk you through it. At the top there, as I said, I'm Dr. Giberson. Class time is 12 o'clock to 107, Wilson Hall 400. My office is in O'Dowd Hall 378. That is in the main writing and rhetoric office. My office phone is right there, but if you want to get a hold of me, please use my email address. I have my BlackBerry with me all the time. If I need to get back to you right away, I can, but the phone can take several days sometimes, so email is the best way to do it. My office hours are Wednesday 10:30 to 11:40, but I'm here usually Monday much of the day, Tuesday much of the day, Thursday much of the day, so just let me know when you want to meet with me and I can usually arrange it. Catalog description for the course. This course emphasizes the process of writing in increasingly complex rhetorical situations with focus on developing analytic thinking and problem-solving strategies in writing. Students learn methods of academic research, including evaluation and documentation of sources, and are expected to create at least one research paper, which we will do. To satisfy your Gen Ed requirement for Writing Knowledge Foundation area, you need to get a 2.0 or higher in this course. What that means is if you want to graduate, you need to get a 2.0 or higher in this class. I will let you read over the Gen Ed learning outcomes. Cross-cutting capacities are really more for the Gen Ed committee than for students. Specific course learning outcomes, again, I will let you read through that stuff if you have questions about it. And course objectives, if you have questions about it, you can ask me and I will explain them. But basically this is a course that introduces you to academic research and research methods and how to use research in academic writing. Required texts for this course, we are going to be using Who Controls the Internet? Illusions of a Borderless World by Jack Goldsmith and Tim Wu. This is the College of Arts and Sciences community book. And actually Tim Wu will be visiting campus this semester to give a campus-wide lecture. And there will be a lot of lectures and panels about this book and about this general topic throughout the semester. So we'll use that book. Course procedures. We'll use online instruction and activities, in-class discussions and workshops, and online library research. This course is designated as partially online, so about 60% of it will be online. You can check the top of our Moodle homepage for the most up-to-date schedule of class meetings. There's already a schedule up there. Hopefully this won't change throughout the semester. Hopefully that's what we're going to stick to. But please note that this class does not meet on Fridays except for the first week of classes, so that is September 3rd. Expectations for all of you. We do a lot of workshopping in class, so you're expected to be prepared doing your readings and showing up for class and participating in class. So my attendance policy falls right in line with the department policy. Since this is a Monday, Wednesday, Friday class, you're allowed three absences. Beyond that, for each absence, your final grade will go down by 1/10 of a grade point. And if you miss 9 classes total, you will not be able to pass the class. And I adhere to this strictly. There's a university excused absence policy, which you can read at that link right there. Now to the meat and bones of the whole thing, our assignments. Assignment number 1, discussion and participation. At this point we have 3 online discussions set up on the book, and the expectations for those online discussions are for each one of them. If you want a 2.0, you need to have 3 significant and thoughtful posts. If you want a 3.0, you need to have 5. If you want better than that, your posts need to be very thoughtful, very thorough, and very conducive to expanding the discussion of the readings. So basically, you can get a 3-point by the numbers, and to get a higher grade, you really need to take your time and add a lot to the discussion with those posts. And more posts doesn't exactly always mean a higher grade. The quality of posts is what's really important beyond the posting of 5. For those discussions, I'll offer a first prompt, and then your group will kind of take over the reins of the discussion. I'll be in and out, kind of giving you direction, but I'm going to let you engage the readings the way that you want to. The idea of these online discussions is to engage the readings more thoroughly and to try and develop some ideas for further research. We also do a lot of things in class, and so part of this grade is going to be based on your participation in class, doing the work that we're doing, and your preparation for class, etc. And each of these projects has a more thorough project description online on Moodle, so you take a look at those. Essay number 1 is summary and response. This essay will be a summary of one of the main arguments in the book. You'll follow one of them, explaining in detail the evidence the writers use, what their arguments are, and their conclusions, then offer a brief analysis in response to that argument. Third assignment, group bibliography and presentation. In small groups, you will develop an annotated bibliography, which we'll talk about in class, of a certain number of pieces of research, and then you will present that topic and research to the class to introduce them to the topic. We'll talk about this in small groups and in class, and there's a more thorough description of it on Moodle. Research project, this is your research paper. You'll take that topic that you worked on with your group and develop a research project around it. Again, more discussions in class and online. The fifth assignment is a reflective assignment. This is going to be done by everybody in 160. It's part of our Gen Ed assessment of the course. We'll talk about that in class. Library project is a different, separate module run by the library in Moodle that you have to complete to pass the course. As you'll see below, there are no points for the library project. It's just you got to do it to pass. So the breakdown is right there. Assignment 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Combined, they come up to 400 points. If you divide that by 100, that will be your final grade point. And in the individual project descriptions, a breakdown of how those points are applied will be explained. Late submissions. I accept late submissions at my discretion, but I apply that discretion consistently and fairly and equally and appropriately to all students. So you will all be afforded the same thoughtfulness when it comes to accepting late work. Academic policy, you can read in the undergraduate catalog the academic policies and procedures to let you know. We'll talk about plagiarism, etc. in class, but to let you know I take it very seriously. If you are caught cheating in my class, you will find yourself in front of the dean of students, who will most likely see you kicked out of school for a semester. So let's not cheat, and if you ever have questions about whether or not what you're doing is ethically questionable, you need to talk to me about it. I follow the ad drop policy of the university. You need special considerations. I just need a letter from DSS. We'll talk about the Writing Center. You'll see at the bottom of the syllabus a tentative schedule of assignments and due dates. This is tentative. It could change. I don't expect it to, but it might. So you'll need to check on Moodle for the most up-to-date schedule. But that's just there so you get a general idea of what's going to be happening in class. I'll see you in class on Friday and again on Wednesday. Please come to class on Wednesday with questions about the syllabus. And I look forward to having a productive semester.